I sit back and reflect a lot on life as a whole, things I've been involved with, trying to grow. But one thing I always end up looking back at is negative mindsets and actions that I've been a part of. And today, man, I looked at something that damn near made me cry, man. Like, if any of y'all are from South Philly, I know from like 99, it's like 2006, 17th Street, 17th and Annan, we was going to war with boys from SeaWorld or Capitol Street, a little block between 19th and 20th and 21st, and between Wharton and Reed. And so we, for one, we was all friends, in the beginning. But then, around 99, man, everything just went crazy in the city, man. So this war started and, people died and people went to jail. And today, as everything is all over, the dust has settled, after the war is all over. So I'm walking up Wharton Street to where SeaWorld was at. And when I get there, it's just nothing. It's just empty. It's one big old lot. Like the street is not there no more. It's no more SeaWorld. And all I could think is, damn, man, it's dudes from this block that died for this block. It's dudes on this block that got life or did 10 or 15 years for this block. And now the block don't even exist no more. And I'm like, damn, man, we was really pawns in the game. We out there selling drugs. We out here killing each other. Meanwhile, now, the block that guys was warring over or warring for and defending, the Europeans that came in and now they redeveloping on it. But dudes ain't never coming out of the grave. Dudes that got life ain't never coming home. Or dudes that did 10 and 15 years already lost that. And we was out there fighting for the block like like it was ours. And me, I'm from 17th and Annan. And I'm out here now. 17th and Annan. And this is the block right here that this is the corner that we was fighting for. I got shot right down the street right there. I got locked up right here. But look, it's nothing. It's empty. Block that I was so proud to defend. This the block I was willing to give my life for. The block I was willing to die for. Go to jail for. But now, we don't own this block no more. This is owned by Philly property hunters. And I tell you, not none of the Philly property hunters look like us, man. So what happens when the street wars are over? We all lose. Don't nobody win the war when we warring with each other. It's no win. I don't care, you got beef, and I don't care how many of the other guys you kill, you never win the war, because when this thing is all over, you don't own the street that you warring for. And I'm a living example of this, man. Spent years of my life, man, dodging bullets and shooting guns, going to jail, getting shot, not being able to, be at peace, walking around nowhere, like for like 9 years, like I didn't walk nowhere. Like I had like a 4-block radius where that I could walk and feel a little bit okay. But outside of that, I barely even got out my car anywhere else, because I knew it was beef. Like the war was on site, so at any given time, you might find yourself in a shootout anywhere. All for blocks that we don't own. All for blocks that when the war is over, somebody else is going to be making money off of it, man. So I just wanted to, talk about this for a minute, man, because I damn near wanted to cry, man, about this, because I felt like the biggest dickhead in the world, man. A real pawn. Like, a real pawn. Y'all go ahead and kill each other. Y'all go ahead and drive the property value down with all your drugs and all your violence so we can come in and buy all this stuff up for cheap, rebuild it up, and sell it for more. And now, the corner I would call my corner is now owned by Philly property hunters. It ain't owned by nobody from 17th Street. And if anybody on here that's from South Philly, y'all know what it was. Y'all know what I'm saying? Y'all know how crazy it was down here. Like, this stuff was serious. This wasn't no game. This wasn't no Twitter and Instagram beef. Like, this was real stuff, man. And we believed in it. We believed, we bought a lie, and we thought that we had to kill each other, man. So, man, all you young guys out there, I want you to ask yourself this question, man. What happens when the street wars are over, man? What is it going to be when the war is done between you and the brothers that look like you? The block that you're fighting for, is it still going to be owned by you because you think you own it? Or 5, 10 years down the line, you're going to look up and Philly property hunters own the block that your man is doing life for, or your man is dead because of. Families are hurt because of. Kids don't have fathers because of. Man, we lose. We lose, man. And this ain't some old dude that just don't know what he talking about. I lived it, man. I lived it. Like, let me see. I got a bullet wound right here. Right here, man. That's real. That's not this ain't no joke. Like, I ain't even supposed to be here. Like, I got joint up here, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't supposed to be here, man, but God allowed me to live for a reason, so I'm using my voice, man. When the wars is over, we lose. It's time for us to stick together and fight the only war that matters, and that's the war for your people, not against your people. So, man, please share this, man, to all the, you know what I'm saying, tag some young guys in this joint, man, so that they can see this, man, and see what's going on. You know, you on your block. And I would have told you this is my corner for years. 17th and Annan. 17th and Annan. I don't own this. This ain't my block. If I would have been dead, Philly property hunters would have still owned this. We don't win in the war, man. When the street wars is over, the Europeans win.